Such a good show. Falcon and Winter Soldier, released in 2021 and directed by Kari Skogland. Showrunner sort of thing, you know. Production value of lots, with a profit of much, and a target audience of many. I honestly don't really know how to quantify that, so moving on. Starring Anthony Mackie, Wyatt Russell, Sebastian Stan, Emily Van Camp, Daniel Brawl, and Erin Kellyman. And a whole bunch of really awesome support actors. Okay, so where do you start with this? It's another deep dive into the character study side of the Marvel Universe. We get a real close look at Sam and Bucky. What makes them tick? What makes them do what they do? Why do they think what they think? Why does the Cap shield mean so much to them? And why does it upset them so much when this guy gets hold of it? Now let's talk about John Walker. Okay, he is my favorite guy to dislike on film. I didn't like him from the start, mainly because I'm biased, you know. How dare you be Captain America? You're not Captain America, no one chose you, you just got given it. Blah, 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 the usual thing. But once I've gotten past that, Wyatt Russell does a fantastic job presenting this conflicted, layered, annoying, many ways arrogant, but at the same time the guy just wanting to do the best job he can. He just goes about it a very poor way. Not necessarily a bad reflection of Captain America, but more the what not to do guide. And I really liked watching his character progress to where he ends up. He is pretty much the perfect US agent. Not quite as psychotic, believe it or not, as the character from the comics at the beginning, but he's more mid-ground US agent, to be honest, and I like it. I like where they've ended his character. When you've got a character that the audience hates but wants more of, you've got a winner. And I also like that whilst Bucky and Sam are good guys doing the right thing, they're heroes, they did not handle John Walker well. They did not help the situation. But at the same time, they're pretty much in mourning for Steve. And then this guy comes along as bad facsimile Steve, you know, and they react as, you know, as we all did, as I did when I first saw John Walker. That was human, that was engaging, and it felt good to see these characters, good and bad, with faults. Attitude problems, some grief issues there, self-doubt, PTSD. I mean, they had quite a bundle, and I loved watching them work through all their stuff. Sharon Carter, her character's progression, the way she went through the series. Watching her be that morally grey, ambiguous, and then straight out villainous sort of character at the end, oh, loved it. It's the sort of thing they could build on. She could become a fully fledged villain, or she could turn back. She might even be a Skrull, some people are thinking. You know, there could be anything going on there. They've got so much room to move with that character. And of course, Daniel Brawl as Baron Zemo, the unexpected superstar of this series. Charming, funny, dangerous, accomplice to Sam and Buck. Every scene with him was great. Every line from him was fantastic. The storytelling, the visuals, the politics, the racial politics that they touch on in this series. I'm stunned that they did that, and I'm so happy that they did. Disney has just poured the money into this. Production quality, second to none. I don't think I've ever seen anything like what they're doing with these Disney Plus programs. It's crazy. Now, a lot of people are upset about the finale. Luckily, most of us learned from WandaVision not to pin too many hopes too high or to run off with our insane theories. A lot of people are a bit disappointed the way that the series ended. It just didn't fulfill enough. Me personally, it ticked all the boxes for me. I got everything I wanted out of that. Sure, I would have loved to see that series stretch out to 7 episodes, to turn the last episode into 2. That would have made me happy. Not sure how they would have done it without making it feel like too much of a stretch. But it's the sort of series that you want more of. And you know what? They're hinting that there's more to come. We know there's a Captain America 4 now, starring Anthony Mackie. That's just crazy. But this series does lend itself to a second run. Unlike WandaVision, which tied itself off and pretty much there you're done, this one feels like it could go into a second season, even a third, depending how they wrote it. No surprise, it's ranked at the top. If I was going to give it an official rating, that would be bloody amazing. I recommend it. Go see it if you haven't. And for those of you that have, what did you think? Did it cover everything you needed? Did it do things that just surprised you? Or do you think it was a little bit too political? Or just, a lot of hot air and not worth watching? Anyhow, that's all the time I've got. Hope you're having a great week. You've got a great weekend ahead. And that you make some time to watch a movie.